Hey guys, this is Kenny the Messy Soaper over at Royal Appleberry, and this soap that I am going to make, I think I'm going to try my hand once again at this very elusive butterfly swirl. I've been, like I told you in my last video, I've been like looking at different Pinterest soap makers and soap makers on Pinterest, and they've just been making extraordinary soaps. And I think I tried the butterfly swirl twice, and I'm like, some can, and I can't, so I'm done. But I'm just gonna try it. So I've just kind of taken a couple of soap makers methods and just kind of decided to combine a few of them and see what I can come up with. Who knows, it may work, it may not. But this soap is going to be fragrance with Bora Bora from Rustic Essentials. People just do not understand how amazing this fragrance oil smells here, okay? My other Bora Bora that I made twice before, it sold, but it just trickled out. And I mean, well, I take that back. It did do pretty well because clearly I don't have any more after making 2 loaves. But I think that because this fragrance smells so gosh darn amazing, it deserves a, extraordinary design if I can pull it off. I'm hoping that I can. So Bora Bora is getting a revamp, and I'm going to color it in, as you can see, pink. This looks like a hot pink, which it's a soft pink actually. I got some green, some gold, and some black, and then my base is going to be white, and I'm going to do it tilted. So oh, normally I don't do this on camera just because there's no sense in it really, I don't think. But today I am going to mix my lye, because I told you guys I changed my recipe, and I freaked out because when I pour my lye, because I soap cold, when I pour my lye into my my oils, it turned to mashed potatoes. I'm like, oh geez, what did I do? But it smoothed out, and it was such a thin light trace that it almost wouldn't set up. It took a very long time for it to set up. So hopefully I'll have the same effect, because that would be perfect for this swirl I'm trying to achieve. I need for my my batter to be extremely thin traced. So hopefully, like I said, it'll be the same thing. But I want to see if it'll do it again. That's why I'm showing you guys on camera. Sorry about all the noise. This is just my milks and clays and all that fun stuff. No lye in here yet. I'm really curious to see if it's going to do it again, because I want you guys to see. And then, like, I know a lot of people will freak out when their soap does something that's unexpected, but no need to freak out. Just keep rolling with it, you know? You know? So, yeah, this is my new and improved recipe, I think. Now, whew, that was tough. Trying to get my lye open, and I should probably put my safety glasses on. All right, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and pour my lye in now. And I master batched Sunday, and today, oh, also, I came right home from work and start cutting up a bunch of different soaps that I had some remakes, and then I have, that's in my last video. There's going to be a video before this one that you guys will just be seeing last week. But anywho, I cut that one and a couple of others when I got home, and today is Monday, and I normally don't make soap during the week, but this soap has just been on my mind, and how I'm going to and if I'm going to actually be able to get a butterfly. Okay, this is what I was talking about. You guys see that? Look at that. That's crazy, isn't it? It looks just like mashed potatoes, but it's going to be crazy how it's going to smooth out. I don't know why it does that and why it has that reaction, but the first time I saw it, I'm like, oh my lord, somebody help me. But just watch, just keep watching. It is going to smooth itself right on out. It's actually smoothing out right now. I think it's because, you know what, honestly, I'm not even going to tell you, because I don't know why it does that. Alright, you see that? Now, no more mashed potatoes. Isn't that crazy? And it's still a very thin trace, so that is like very trippy to me why it does that. But when I first poured that lye in my last one, I'm like, oh, what have I done? Because I told you guys that I master batch, and I didn't test out my new recipe to see if it even would work. So I like living on the soaping edge. Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you that. And life is grand, everything is good. Very thin traced here. So I'm going to go ahead and get my colors mixed up and then I'll be back. Alright guys, so sorry about the weird angle. I was trying to find the best way to do this so you guys can still see in the mold. But I don't know what's the best way to do it so you can still see in the mold. So, I think I'm just going to do it this way. And then once I sit it upright, then you'll be able to see straight down into the mold. Because I have to tilt it, and I had to put like one of these little, I don't know, foam boards under it so it doesn't slide around, because that would really suck if I do all that and then my soap falls over. You guys would literally hear me cry on camera. So here we go. I don't know how well this is going to work out, like I said, just because, well, number one, this is very new to me, and number two, this camera angle is just gnarly. So, please forgive. And you know what? I didn't even put the order. I'm trying to think, which order did I say I was going to do this in? I think I'll do pink next. I'll have to remember. And I'm thinking maybe I'll just fast forward this portion until I get to the top, or the last bit of it. I think I will, just because I need to concentrate. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this. That way you guys aren't just bored to death with seeing me just kind of pour over and over and over again. So here we go. Okay guys, so everything that could possibly go wrong did go wrong with this soap. First things first, my battery died, so I couldn't record much of any of this. And then two, out of some strange reason, unbeknownst to me, my batter thickens up. So I did not get the nice thin trace and flowing down the side of my bowl like I expected it to. Oh no, 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 no. But you know what? You can be a turd if you want. I'm still going to go ahead with what I planned. So this is what is happening here. I'm just like, wow, seriously? And so I've never had a problem with this Bora Bora thickening up. So it's not the Bora Bora. I made the Bee's Knees remake, well, a restock, should I say. And I tell you, it took me forever to get that top to set up so I can texture it. So whatever. I'm really not caring. I'm just going to keep going with what I had planned. Because if this soap wants to be a turd, I'm going to show it who's boss here. And I think even still, you know, with it being the way that it is, I'm still going to end up with something cool at least. If I don't get what I want. But I'm going to try it again. I just have to figure out what went wrong. So even if my next fragrance that I'm, not fragrance, Lord, my next soap that I make, if it stays pretty fluid throughout the whole process of me mixing and all of that stuff, then I will try it again, because I'm very, very curious to see what it will look like if I do it the proper way instead of the plan B. So I'm going to try to use a lot of this black, because I do have a lot of black left and I don't need that much for the top. So that'll just be a thicker line of black, no problem. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm going to try to use most of this. What do I have left? My gold, which is going to be a very thin line of gold because I need to save enough of that. Oh yeah, that was real smart, Kenny. Real smart. Oh, I got some gold in there that wasn't really mixed in. Oh, I'll just add it shimmer. That's the way I look at it. But yeah, I think I'll still get the same effect. It's just not going to be the very crisp lines like I had planned for it to be, or very thin lines like I had thought it was going to turn out to be. Oh no, we're not getting that. So we're just going to keep rolling on with this show, because that's what you do. You do not let soap stop you. So I think I told you guys about that big humongous ass block of cocoa butter that I got. And I'm telling you, you need to work out before you, because I always bought cocoa butter in small containers and little, you know, maybe 2-3 pounds, but I got 70 pounds. So yeah. I was scraping, chopping, chopping, and I'm just like, oh my god, my arm is gonna fall off. So my dear sweet mother said she's gonna come over here with her hatchet. So that's gonna be fun. I should probably bang this down. So whatever, you know, it takes, she'll get it done. I know she will, because she's awesome like that. So excuse me, I'll let her have at it, because that's fun stuff to her. Hold on, guys. And I only let my battery charge a little bit, so hopefully it'll last throughout this. I need to speed up, so let me bang this on the floor. I just don't want to kill your ears. Alright, so now this looks like seriously disastrous. It's not pretty, not even close, but I still just have faith that it's going to turn out nice looking. I do. So like I said, we're going to continue on with this dog and pony show. So yeah, that is hilarious to me, because I mean, literally I laid in bed all last night just trying to figure out how I was going to do this soap, and I was super excited to get home and try it. And then this funny bunnies, real cute. But like I said, the soap and gremlins are not going to stop me. No, you're not. Nope, you're not. So I think that's all I need for, yeah. Alright, so that was dumb for me to even come back, because I'm going to do some serious banging here, and then I'll do my hanger. So be back in a sec. Alright, here we go with the hanger. Wish me luck. I could never seem to figure out the pattern of swirling, but I do. I don't know what kind of butterfly this is going to be, because this stuff is thick, okay? Let me tell you, it is super thick. Yeah, I don't know what, oh wow, I can barely even move it around. So I don't know what caused it to do that. To thicken up like that. That's crazy business. I mean, the lower I go, so I don't think this is going to be any sort of butterfly. But yeah, the lower I go, the thicker it gets. That is crazy, crazy. I can barely move this hanger. So I'm just going to say this is a fail, which is okay. Whatever. I will attempt it again. I will. Oh, jeez, that is crazy thick. I can barely move this hanger. Well, at least we know this one's going to set up pretty easily and be rock hard. So that's something I don't have to worry about. That's crazy how thick that is at the bottom. My goodness. But I'm really curious to see what this is going to turn out like now, because I couldn't even really move the hanger. So this is going to be hilarious. And that's just crazy. I cannot for the life of me seem to get, I watch and practice and watch other soap makers move that gosh darn hanger, and I just can't seem to figure it out. So, ooh, wow, maybe it's just not meant for me to have butterflies in soap. That's why I see it. So. Alright, I'm going to bang this down again. I'll be back. Okay, so my biggest fear is that it's not going to have much of a design because it was so thick. I hope that's not the case. I really hope that's not the case, because I need for it to, I don't want it to have like just those lines like I poured it. That would suck. But I guess there's only one way to find out, isn't it? And then I go and grab the world's smallest spatula to ladle this on top. Shame, shame. But whatever. Like I said, you just roll with it. And that's what you do. And then it's always my white that just behaves so lovely no matter what. When everything else gives me hell, my white is just always so pleasant. So thank you, white, for being so sweet. Greatly appreciated. But that, wow, I just can't believe how thick that is underneath. I really hope that I got some. I don't give a crap about the butterfly now. I just hope that I got some sort of swirls, you know? I really, really do. Okay. So just get all this in there. Whew. It's quite warm in here. My house is just super annoying because it warms up just a teeny bit outside, and then it's like ball freezing cold in this house. And then when I turn on the heat, then you're roasting. So it's like you never really are comfortable, ever. And I don't like being cold, you know. A lot of people are like, ooh, I can't stand hot. I love it roasting hot. It doesn't bother me. Well, I take that back. Like when I'm in here working, then yeah, that's just different. But when it's like really warm outside, I love it. I really, really do. But whew, it is quite warm in this house right now. And I turned the heat down because if I turn it off, I am going to freeze to death. As soon as I opened my door and came in from work, I wanted to turn around and go back outside because it was literally way warmer outside than it was in my house. So, yeah, fun times. Have I no one? Okay, so now that I got that, there's a lot of smackdowns, so hold on again. Okay, guys, so if I get nothing else, at least I'll have some pretty colors. Oh, wow, I really didn't save much gold at all. I don't know what. And that's, again, I'm just like really puzzled as to why it was so gosh darn thick underneath when, I mean, yeah, this has thickened up, but it's not crazy thick like the bottom. Jeez Louise. So, whatever. Like I said, we muster on here. I think it's still going to be cool looking though. I just really hope that I was able to get some type of movement underneath there. Yeah, puzzling stuff as to what happened. It really is puzzling to me. Like seriously, I'm going to rack my brain tonight trying to figure out what happened. How did it get so thick underneath? But again, I love fretting. I just love it. Can't you tell? Because my Royal Appleberry did that before. And I took a hanger to it, and those swirls were the most prettiest swirls I had ever had on that that style on my on my Royal Appleberry soap. It had the prettiest swirls, so I'm not gonna fret. I'm just gonna chill out, girl, chill out, because I do this all the time. So now it's just trying to. It is hilarious, you know, but that's just to show that with me, even when things backfire, I'll still try to execute my plan. Because I know this is not going to do what I wanted it to do, but I'm still going to go ahead with it anyway, as if it was, you know, as silky as water, flowing water. But why not? Why change it if you can still go with it? Because you might still come up with something cool. And I like to show you guys all my muck-ups. Because they do happen. Yes, they do. And I don't know. It's just like lately, my hand has been hurting every time I stir or try to clean out my cups. Yeah, maybe I'm doing too much. Well, then again, I think I know why. Because I have this tool at work, and I have small hands, and those tools are not really meant for women's small hands. So it's like really hard for me to squeeze it shut, and you have to do it repeatedly because of the job I'm working on. So yeah, my hand is screaming bloody murder right now, and it has every right to. But maybe I'll get Gabe to massage it. There we go. Problem solved. All right. Sorry if I'm quiet. I'm just trying to the spatula cleaned off, and then I'm trying to get these little bitty thin lines here, and what's going to happen is well, you know what, no, that's fine. I just thought about it, because I was like, if I put these thin lines, it's not going to go all the way across, which it doesn't have to. I don't think. Oh, my hand. I'm almost done, so just hang in there, hand. Just hang in there. You guys really seem to like my little melt and pour soaps. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. I don't know. I just don't do a lot of melt and pour unless it's embeds. But, and oh, thank you so much for all the help you gave me on trying to get seamless melt and pour. All the suggestions, all of the websites you guys told me to visit for questions I asked. You guys rock. I mean, you totally do. You come through every single time, so thank you. Thank you so much for that. So I am going to go and, oh geez, my phone. Hold on, guys.